John Calvin on Psalm 105, verses 26 through 30. He sent Moses his servant and Aaron whom he had chosen. They showed his signs among them and wonders in the land of Ham. He sent darkness and made it dark, and they rebelled not against his word. He turned their waters into blood and slew their fish. Their land brought forth frogs in abundance in the chambers of their kings. He sent Moses his servant and Aaron, whom he had chosen. Moses is called the servant of the Lord, to teach us that he was not self-erected to that office, and that he attempted nothing by his own authority, but had been entrusted. The same thing is expressed still more plainly with respect to Aaron, when he is said to have been chosen. What is attributed to each of these eminent men in particular applies equally to both, and therefore the sentence ought to be explained thus. God sent Moses and Aaron, his servants, not because of their own intrinsic fitness, or because they spontaneously offered to him their service, but because he chose them. This passage teaches us that those who are engaged in active and useful service for the church are not prepared exclusively by their own exertions, or framed to it by their own talents, but are stirred up thereto by God. Moses was a man of heroic virtue, but considered merely in himself, he was nothing. Accordingly, the prophet would have all that is accounted worthy of remembrance in Moses as well as in Aaron to be ascribed to God alone. Thus it appears that whatever men do for the welfare of the church, they owe the power of doing it to God, who, of his free goodness, has been pleased thus to honor them. Their land teemed with frogs, which went up into the bedrooms of their rulers. In this verse we learn how easily, and as it were by a kind of mockery, God humbles those who pride themselves in the flesh. He did not gather together an army to fight against the Egyptians, nor did he forthwith arm his angels or thunder out of heaven, but brought forth frogs, which contemptuously trampled upon the pride of that haughty nation, who held in contempt the whole world beside. It would have been no disgrace for them to have been conquered by powerful enemies, but how dishonorable was it to be vanquished by frogs. God thus intended to show that he has no need of powerful hosts to destroy the wicked, for he can do this as it were in sport, whenever he pleases.